Blarla.
Year 42. Year 42. Look, and they spent all winter diligently building over here, except they haven't done the floor over here, and I don't know why. And it's saying we've got 14 builders, but the builders currently have no jobs to do, and yet they've not done that, have they? They've not done that. So the first people to move into this area was in this house here, and Fren is what we've named this area. This is Fren. Ah, they're a nice couple. Both herdsmen. Excellent, excellent. Look. Elwoody in here with Han. Lovely. Lovely. What have we got here? Kyla. Lovely. Nice couple. Hurleton. Nice couple in there. So we've got some really great... And of course we've got the well. So we've got some really great, nice new families here. So we now have 113 homes and 120 families. We're at 347 citizens, which is great. And of course, our new little family here on our family tree had a baby. Nikki. So this, we've got a little girl here. Oh, she's up here. I was thinking, where is she? There she is. A red jumper. In fact, she looks a lot like Drusilla, doesn't she? She looks a lot like Drusilla. So there is our new family member. And they are currently living in Innsmouth. So I'm a little bit concerned about her health, to be honest. Because even though we've supplied Innsmouth with everything that they need, it doesn't really seem to be happening, does it? You know? So they've got this market, which is full of tremendous stuff, but they're not really using it. It's like they want to live on coal and firewood. And while we're here, because of course we're going to start doing this to all of our wells, and we've probably got a well over here somewhere that we could do that with. There we go. So we have no big build projects on at the moment, which means we're going to dash over to here, here, and we're going to start getting interested in this area. And we're going to start with getting at least one house up they can stay warm at while we start trying to push over into this area, because of course it is a little bit cut off at the moment. At some point I'll probably have a tunnel through here and stuff happening here, and there'll be stuff happening here, which is why we have a bridge over to it. But for the moment we're a bit out in the sticks over here, so they are going to need warmth and stuff to work with. Oh look, excellent, we can buy a load of food. Let's have a look at our inventory. So let's see here, the chicken, we can't get rid of the chicken at the moment. We can certainly get rid of the wool. We've got too much wool. Right, what about mutton? We can definitely get rid of all this mutton. And then the beef, we can get rid of the beef as well. Right, okay, so this is everything that we can sell. With that, I would like to take 2,000 corn, please. So that's a grain. We'll take 2,000 vegetables, and we will take 2,000 of a fruit. We'll take peaches. And then I noticed that we've got some nuts here, so just for a bit of variety. Oops, not that many. Just for a bit of variety, we'll also grab some walnuts and some chestnuts. There we go. Lovely. Excellent. There's a bunch more food. Into peeping. Right. So, they're working on all the paths and everything. Now, let's have a think here. So yes, okay, we're building a house, but we are keen to get the market going. Oh, do we build the house first though? Maybe we should build the house first and the school. Maybe we should just let it concentrate on that, because that could take a little while. What have we got in the way of builders? Okay, we're going to up it to 20 builders, even though at the moment we only have building jobs for 4 people. But there's a lot of paths to go in, right? We've got a lot of paving to go in, which they're very keen to do. So we'll let them get on with that. Hello. Right, we probably could stand to buy a little bit of coal. Actually, should we buy... We might do, looking at the firewood, we might buy all of this coal. I think. No. Just to bolster that figure. I think that might be nice. Okay. And I'm happy, I think, with the iron and the stone. That all looks quite good to me. That all looks quite good to me. So we won't worry about this. We'll just dismiss him. I'll just dismiss him. More traders. They come in thick and fast, don't they? But we're not buying animals. And oh my god, look, Scarla and Vern have had another baby. Reynardo. Reynardo. Excellent. Woody. Oh, do you know what we could do? And that is check on all this. How are they getting along here? Oh my goodness. Look at this is our deep storage barns. If you're barns, trading posts, if you're new to the series. We are building up an awful lot of surplus stuff so that we can deep store them in certain trading posts around the map. You know, in case disaster strikes and we need a lot of supplies from somewhere quickly. And we're going to have these dotted all about the map. And this is one that we are in the process of filling up with stuff. So we've got 100 warm coats here, which is great. They've done it and they've got their 200 tools, which is fantastic. And actually, I think that our clothes has reached its cap, so that's worth bearing in mind. They've got the 500 firewood, the 500 herbs. The herbs are starting to go up. In fact, we might do something about that in a second. The ale, we haven't got to doing ale yet. But look, it has the 10,000 fish and it has the 10,000 beans. But it also needs 10,000 wheat. So we've got 5,000 in here. Look, we can definitely afford to get the rest into here. So let's up the wheat. Now one day we'll also put 10,000 apples in here as our fruit, but we're not in the apple market just yet. So for now, this one looks like it is done, which is great. And then this is one that we've started working on. How's this going? So we can now actually request to get the coats and the tools into here. So we want 100 warm coats in here, and then we want 200 steel tools in here, so we can get that going. They've got the firewood. We're going to risk it and ask for the medicine to come in now, because we're going to go and do something towards that, actually. So if we now say yes, please bring in the medicine into here as well. Now, they've got the 10,000 fish. We can afford to bring in the remainder of the wheat, I would say. Let's up it. Right, let's just do it. And then in the way of beans, we've asked them to get 5,000 beans. Ahaha. And our beans have got low. So what we're going to do... We've not been keeping an eye on it. We will have a change here. So we're in early summer. So what we want to do is next year change this up. And we're going to make this, I think, beans. This is bringing in 1,500, 12, 14. Yeah, so I think we're going to change this to beans. Should we just do it now? Otherwise, because I'll forget, so let's just get it done. Right, so our herb thing is becoming a bit of an issue. And actually, I think our, have reached a cap. So I think what we might do is go to 1,000 warm coats. And while we're at it, we will pump this up to 1,000 steel tools as well. And let them get on with that. But we do have a problem with our herbs. Now, I have a herbalist ready to be built here, here, and here. And these, because of course I have herbalists all over the place, but I have two kinds of herbalists. One that I consider just supplying meds to a local populace, like this one. And then ones that I consider dedicated gathering herbalists. And these three are dedicated gathering herbalists. And that's what we need. So we are going to open the build requests on all these herbalists. Get these three built. Do you know what? I think we'll build this little well here as well. Because we do have two forestry hubs here, which I haven't built yet. We will, but I haven't done it yet. Go away. Go away, thank you. There we go. So that's nice. So our deep storage thing is coming on quite well. And of course, this is going to be a deep storage one as well. But it's also going to do some other stuff. Well, they all have multi-functions. But this one will also be trading. We'll probably do something like 2,000 ale for just masses and masses of apples. Tens of thousands of apples we'll be buying from here. We are going to grow a bunch of apples ourselves in fields out here, but nowhere near enough to produce what we want to produce, so we will be buying an astronomical amount of apples eventually from this dock. But we'll also be using this dock to deep store. It's important. We will be doing that. So there we are. There we are. We will be doing it. For now, though, we just want this house to go up. This house to go up, and you can see they're starting working on this school area. And you know, this well might not go amiss as well for a bit of safety over here. And then once we've got this sort of framework in place, we are then free to start getting this dock up, the marketplace, the chapel. I'm very keen to get going, you know, and just get this area built up and bustling, so that we can start building up our taverns and brewing. And while it will technically be in-game apple cider, in my silly little mind, and hopefully I will be able to push my silliness onto you guys, and we will be brewing Dr. Pepper. Because Dr. Pepper's brewed, right? That totally happens. So it'll be my Dr. Pepper brewing establishment by the Campbell company. Be run by the Campbell company. In fact, we might name this town Campbell, after one of my peeps. Yes. I'm naming it Campbell after you, Douglas. That's what I'm doing. This is going to be the town of Campbell. That's right. After Douglas. There we go. Excellent. I'm pretty pleased with that. Good. No, that can go. We don't want your seeds. Where are you stopping? Which dock are you going to? Any of them? This one. This one. Where is our food? 64. We are... I don't like the rate in which the food's going down, actually, at the moment, to be honest. I'm not happy about it. It's going down a bit quick. We could do with buying them more food, really. I don't know why I'm panicking about it. I've asked them to take thousands of food. Oh, look. So they've got rid of the graveyard, but we have to wait for those stones to disappear, which they do even in the graveyard over time. It just prevents them, so we're not digging up any bodies. We're just waiting for them to decay enough to build on again. Something like in the UK, once you stop using land as somewhere to bury the dead, I think you have to wait something like 100 years before you're allowed to actually develop on it. Something like that. I can't remember. Well, that's the stage we're in here. Right? That's the stage we're in here. The game's equivalent of 100 years, so that we'll be able to develop on it. They just won't put anybody fresh there. It's a charming conversation, isn't it? It needs to be discussed though. It needs to be considered, thought about. We've done it. That's fine. We might open this bridge, actually, as well, so that we can always pull some resources from over here. There's probably going to be a little village over. Yolana! Yolana died of old age. I don't think Yolana was that old, though. I mean, she was in her 60s, early 70s? Seems a bit young, no? Oh my god, Yolana. No. I can't believe it. The family tree is feeling a bit short. It's feeling a bit short, isn't it? I cannot believe it. Yolana, who moved away from Innsmouth and finally decided to settle in Sicilian, but unfortunately it seems that it was too late to help her with her health conditions. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I'm totally and completely gutted. I'm gutted. I'm gutted. Let's hope that Nikki doesn't move to Innsmouth, because Nikki's living in Innsmouth right now, and look, why they don't go to market, I don't know. Why do they want to live off of firewood and fish, you know? I mean, fish is nice, but you wouldn't want it as your only food source, would you? Would you? Let's put this stuff down. There we go. So it's good that we've got the well in here. I mean, it's miles away from anything useful, but it's there. We've got it done. And I'm happy with that, to be honest, in a way. Yes, I am. This is a nice little area. Do you know, I can't remember what we called this. Is it Kimber? No. Yeah, it might be. Is this Kimber? I think it might be. In Alton. This is all Alton. I can't remember. There's too many places now. What I'll need to do is draw up a map and mark it all out. There's a good reason to get my website up and running, which I still don't have my website up and running, and I'm sorry about that. I am sorry about that. I will do it. I will. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. But it'd be a nice place to put this nonsense, you know? All these silly places that I give names to. I could follow the family tree on there. Could be fun. Could be fun in a silly little way. No? I think so. I think it'd be fun. How's this going? This seems to be going quite well, actually. And I like that these are getting random resources in that they're pulling off. Because look at the amount of resources that are here. You know? Aren't they great? It's great. So many resources, which will just help them build up things here a little bit quicker, right? Because they won't have to keep pulling it from the main docks. That's my thinking, at least, anyway. We're really behind on houses. So we've got 113 homes, but 131 families. It's a problem. That's where the tornado was. This is where Tornado Tillis happened. And you can see that we've been fairly consistent. It's not as smooth as I would like it. It's pretty good. It's better than a lot of graphs I see on this game. To be honest. Much more stable. Oh my god, a whole bunch more traders coming in. Once we can start getting people living over here, it'll help, right? It will help. The well's going up. All these buildings going up. Look, we've got people working on all of them. It's exciting. Here we go. There they are. But we're not going to use the names now because I've decided to name this place Campbell. Excellent. So there is our first house in Campbell, which we really needed. So that's fantastic. The school is going up because, again, it's quite important. And I want to build up the population here quite quickly. Because we've got a lot to build here quite quickly. We really, really do. What we might also do, I'm thinking about, is trying to get some of this stone in, right? Trying to get some of this stone in. Because otherwise they are carrying it constantly from the main docks. Whereas if we can pour some of this stone in here, it'll just help subsidise, because we do have a chapel to build. And we need to build this chapel pretty quick, because we're up to 358 citizens. At 400, they can't give worship anymore, and it starts affecting our happiness, and then that affects my happiness. And everyone gets miserable. So let's not allow that to happen, shall we? Can we use this chicken yet? No, can't use the chicken yet. But we can certainly use the wool. So let's get rid of the wool. The mutton can go. Excellent. And the beef? No. Okay, fine. Do we have a grain going? We don't have a grain going. Okay, so we will get potato. So we'll get a vegetable. And we will get a fruit. But look, we've got some pecans here. I think we'll get 500 pecans. I like to get some nuts in occasionally. Hell's yeah. And then we will get 500 of another vegetable and 500 of a different fruit. There we go. There we go. So it's nice. It's a nice mixture, right? It's a nice mixture. Let's see here. Do you know? Right. Well, I can't afford that much stone. Let's. Yeah. Okay. Let's buy that. 400. That'll be enough. 400 stone would be great. Excellent. Firewood's okay to do it. The firewood is okay to do it. Excellent. What's this? Oh my god. It's trading time. It's trading time. We've got a lot of trading going on. So I got rid of the seed one. Hello? More food. So we're keeping the beef. We can get rid of this mutton though. And the venison can go. Excellent. So that's 6,000 units of food that we can buy here. So, oh, have we not seen you before? Doesn't look like it. Right, every visit bring chestnuts, cherries, cabbage, corn, pears, peaches, pecans, peppers, plums, potatoes, pumpkins, squash, and walnuts. Thank you. So what do you have here at the moment? You don't have... Okay. Let's see. So we'll buy 2,000 of a vegetable. They don't have... We'll buy 2,000 of a fruit, but they don't have a grain. So we'll also buy 2,000 peppers. Excellent. This stock, no, we're fine on these sorts of things for the moment, and we don't want any seeds. Excellent. Right, I think we've dealt with that. So this wooden bridge has gone up, so we can access stone and whatnot over here, which I think we'll do. Boom. And we'll clean out their iron. Get that all cleaned out, because it's also near these, right? The school is up. Excellent. So anybody that has children over here now, they can go to school. Very important. One of the herbalists has gone up. Yes, we only want one herbalist on there. And there we go. There they are. Excellent. So one of our gathering herbalists is up and running. Wonderful. Wonderful. Right, so let's start getting some houses going, I think, here. We want a lot of houses so that next year we can get lots of people in this area. We can spend winter trying to build up the population over here. There we go. That'll make 6 houses over here, which is a good start. It's a good start, and then we can start building up industry over here. Get the population over here, and then we'll get everything else. Look, we've got another herbalist has gone up. Excellent. That's the wrong button. There's the herbalist. Excellent. Do you know what we might do actually? Is over here is unlock this market. as well. I think we'll unlock the market so they can get some decent supplies over here. That'll be great. That will be great. Wow, they have a busy winter ahead of them. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, please hit that like button. As long as you are here, why not check out one of my delectable videos available? Feel free to come stalk me on social media and be sure to share this video with friends so even more may watch my schizwa. See you next time, peeps.